Julio Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of welterweight action. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Oscar De La Hoya's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Crawford's coming down to the ring, and you can tell with that zip in his step that he plans on this one being a spectacular evening for him.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Round 1 of 12. Oh, his opponent scores, but now a good punch there by Crawford. What should we see out of the Golden Boy tonight, Teddy?
Well, I think his greatest strength is his body, his size. I mean, he's tall, he's rangy, he has a real good left jab. You know, use those assets. Stand on the outside. Let everything start with the jab.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land a counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
The Golden Boy blocks that punch. Good looking right hand after he got hit. What does the orthodox fighter have to be conscious of guarding against that right hook from the southpaw? I mean, he's got his left hand out there, but a non-traditional defensive structure for him being set up like that.
Yeah, absolutely. He has to remember that that punch will come from that angle, and usually he has no danger coming from that angle. So he has to make sure when he jabs, that shoulder is up against his chin. So if the hook does come, it hits the shoulder, not the chin.
That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Crawford scored upon by a... Oh, and there you go. Maybe the most destructive blow in all of boxing. That body shot is debilitating. He is down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crawford's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Good defense, just covering up down low. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
Crawford's coming off of a round where he was just dropped. Now he's got to go back out there. What's the mentality, Teddy?
Well, right now what he's got to do is buy some time. You got to be one of those time buyers. You know, you go out there and you say, you know, I want to be able to get, you know, a little bit of space here. You want to grab. You want to move. Anything. You can't worry about winning this round. That's gone all right. Survive the round. Get your head clear. You're going to win the other round.
A stinging uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya.
Body shot. Oh, así es. Like what I see in there.
Crawford's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. While still fighting and continuing on as a major pay-per-view attraction, Oscar De La Hoya was able to start up his own promotional company. And he's been wildly successful, able to unseat some of the power brokers of the game.
Yeah, he has. Well, he's used his name, you know, to make money in the ring and outside the ring. It's a name that people are familiar with in this business. He's had a lot of help with Richard Schaefer, who has been his business partner. And he's done something that a lot of successful fighters haven't been able to do, taking his money and he's grown it outside the ring. He's grown it, as you just said, with other businesses.
Good block by De La Hoya. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off to school here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Easy. Don't take a break with this guy. Okay. You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep it up, all right?
And round number 3 is underway. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand.
Yeah! Good work!
Hurricane left, working well that time. Scored well up top. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a call side.
Doing great!
Able to bring the hook down low.
That's what I like to see.
Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there?
Nice!
Hurricane's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Head and body. Head and body.
Now hugging on the inside. Little head hunting with the left. Good biting, snapping shot by Hurricane. Flush right hand to the body.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Stay tight. Keep jabbing and hitting. Keep him in front of you, okay? There you go.
Circling, don't stand in front of him. You got to give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one jab at a time.
All we need is water up there, that's it. You don't need that, no, throw that away.
He has had this fight go exactly as he has wanted it to go early on. As we begin round number 4, he's up 3 rounds to zip.
The only thing you have to worry about is he hurt his opponent very easily early on. Does he now take for granted that he's going to do that anytime he wants and forget about the fundamentals, forget about the jab and the other things he knew he had to use coming into this fight?
Not much action as he just ties up. I remember watching the fight that night and thinking to myself, this is the most satisfying feeling Oscar De La Hoya has ever had, and that was when he TKO'd Fernando Vargas.
Nice work.
Well, it was for a lot of reasons. First of all, because a lot of people were saying straightforwardly that Vargas was more Mexican than De La Hoya was. You know, that they embraced Vargas, but De La Hoya was too pretty. He didn't fight the way maybe they thought a Mexican fighter should fight. And by knocking out one that was embraced by the Mexican fans, I think that was extra satisfying to show, hey, am I Mexican enough for you now? Am I fighter enough for you now? I think it was a combination of all those emotions.
Good double jab by Oscar De La Hoya.
Hey, keep your feet moving.
Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Yep, yep.
De La Hoya able to block that punch. 10 seconds to go in this round. End of the round. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. He just didn't throw enough, Teddy. I mean, you got to go out there and put something forth if you want to win the round.
Hey, sometimes it's complicated, sometimes it's pretty simple. You don't throw punches, you don't win fights.
Nice and relaxed. This is what I need you to do. Keep shooting that jab to his chest. His hands will drop. Then follow.
Round number 5 has arrived. De La Hoya swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya.
Relax.
Keep working the jab.
De La Hoya's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Hurricane's just not throwing many jabs here tonight, Teddy. I know that really bothers you. You like a guy that commits to the jab, don't you?
Well, that's boxing 101. I mean, that's the fundamentals, and it has so many areas where it serves you. I mean, it sets up your punches, it sets up your offense, but it controls your defense. Keeps the guy at a certain distance, gives the guy something to think about. Just the most basic thing in the world.
Nice work on the right hand by Oscar De La Hoya. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Crawford's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. One of the fastest punches in the... And yet another big shot comes in. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Crawford's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you'd give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Jab and move. Listen to me.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
You're not focusing.
You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
He missed that uppercut. And he's holding, reaching the halfway mark of this round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Crawford's been stunned. Stunned, but all of a sudden now surviving. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Oscar De La Hoya. Hurricane's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. De La Hoya's corner can do nothing but just applaud him as he returns to the stool. Yet another round where he put forth more and more punishment to his opponent.
Yeah, well, they're applauding him, and they should thank his opponent for doing an imitation of a heavyweight.
Beautiful, lindissimo, beautiful. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight.
That's it.
Nice round, that was good.
You don't need that, no, throw that away.
Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
Hurricane's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Halfway through the seventh round, Oscar De La Hoya's been hurt. Look at that, smart veteran move. Hurt, so you hug.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
He's tired!
You see him holding on. Oscar De La Hoya's hurt by a Big shot. What a big shot. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
So an immediate question to be answered by Oscar De La Hoya. How will he turn things around? He just got knocked down. Now he's looking to continue on.
You know, Joe, we know he has a great jab. We know he has good speed. We know that he has a great smile. Now we're going to find out exactly what kind of heart he has.
And round 7 comes to an end.
Box intelligently.
Here you go.
Listen, you're not working. You're not working. You're not working on anything we worked on. You're not double jabbing. You gotta work this kid. You understand? You got to keep working. Okay.
Starter for round number 8. Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as he has it right now. Much in favor of the other guy. Crawford's trying to figure out a way. I don't think he's putting enough oomph into this fight right now. That's what I see out of him.
No, you're right. I mean, he's in danger of being in the locker room after this fight saying, hey, I have a lot of energy left.
He's going to regret things.
Yeah, exactly.
Good work.
Not precise at all by Hurricane. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Big uppercut from Oscar. De La Hoya's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as the opponent, but first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
Right to the head with that right. Off target with that hook. Nice strike after catching one by Crawford. Oscar De La Hoya's hurt by that.
Keep moving. Get out of there.
Nice work backing him into that corner. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. De La Hoya's winning this fight. And if you ask most of us ringside why, we would say he's in better shape. His conditioning has been great as this fight has gone along.
Yeah, he did what he was supposed to do in camp. He got ready for this moment. Also, his intellect. He's a smart guy out there.
How you doing? You okay? I need you to use your feet. Move around the ring.
got it.
You got that? Okay, let's go.
All right. All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away. I got it.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Hurricane's got to be asking himself, at least his corner's got to be asking, can this go on like this? Can we continue to work at this work rate, throwing this many punches, and be this ineffective?
So if he was a painter, he definitely wouldn't be Rembrandt because, you know, they're not clean strokes. They're not strokes that, you know, you look at them and they're paying off for him. I mean, he's more like doing finger paints. I mean, he's just throwing stuff at that canvas, and it's not looking real pretty right now.
Oscar scores with a big left. Solid right by Hurricane. showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
And he ties up on the inside.
Uppercut! Uppercut! That's okay, let's go!
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Crawford. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round. Dave Hoya is well conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far.
Keep moving!
That one is nice.
He's tired! He's tired! What's the hook?
Oscar blocks that punch. Dave Hoya's defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is, and specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good, you know. They're attached, they're up around his chin, his elbows in. You know, he has a real shell there that's not easy to penetrate.
Nice work! Nice work!
Hurricanes nailed by a huge hook. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Get in there! There you go!
Solid. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it's all over. Hurricanes, a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. Oscar De La Hoya's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.